What's up, guys? Today I decided I'm gonna fish a different part of the Passaic River. I just brought one rod, very light. I'm gonna connect you guys to my chest. Not bringing my tripod or nothing with me. Just my one rod, my Shimano. I have to fix the rig. See, because I still have the carp rig on here. So I'm gonna get rid of the carp rig, put some leader on here, and throw some lures around. It's a whole different part of Passaic River that I never fished before, so let me give it a try. I always pass through it here and never give it a try, so today I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna connect you guys to my chest and we'll go from there. All right, see you guys in the water. So I have 20-pound braid and 20-pound leader. So the way I like to connect my main line to the leader is first make one little knot here with both line ends, and then crisscross them and take the leader line, and twist it around the braided line like 8 times, right? And then I take the knot that I made, go through that loop we made here, and just pull everything together. You're gonna need some water or your saliva, so that way you could tie up together. What I like to do is I also like to hold on to this with my teeth, so that way when I'm pulling on it, it's evenly distributed. So all done. Now just cut off the axis. So now this won't bother from coming out of the eye of the rod and stuff like that. So now we're good to go. Got my main line, which is 20-pound, and leader 20-pound. Now I'm just gonna connect my lure clip, so that way it'll be easier for me to change out lures instead of keep cutting lines and changing lines out. So what I like to do with this is go through once and then go through it one more time. Then you got this little loop right here. Then you're gonna wrap it around like maybe 6, 7, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll leave it at 7, and then I just go right back through that little loop that I made earlier, and then just put some water or your saliva and just pull, and this should make the knot. And now you have a stronger setup here, where you have 2 lines going through here, and then this right here is one of my favorite knots that I use. Forgot the name of the knot, but this is it. And then just cut the axis off. Oh my God, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. All right, so that's it. Now I can just change out my lures whenever I want to, and whatever lure I want to use. I'm not taking much. I'm just gonna take this Bass Pro box that I have with all kind of spinners and different kind of hard shells and soft bait, and then I got chatterbaits. I'm gonna just take this one. Then I got this guy. This one is one of my favorite to catch smallmouth on, so I'm gonna go with this guy first, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna take my pliers with me just in case I catch into a pike or something. I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna use my pliers for that. All right, now I'm gonna start taking a walk, because the parking spot from the bridge, it's a little long, so I'm gonna start taking a walk. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. Just going with this, that's it, nothing else. There's the access point right here, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a few tries here and see what happens, and I'm gonna take a walk underneath the bridge and see what happens there. So let me go ahead and take this with me only, and this. A lot of people come out here, they've ruined the place with garbage. It's not good. Look at this, all this garbage. I don't know why. I would love to go up there I'm actually gonna go try to go see up there, and you see that water running there. I think I'm gonna throw a few casts, and then I'm gonna go to the bridge over there, underneath that bridge, and see what happens. All right, let's take a walk. It's not bad. Even with all that rain and stuff we had, still we're good with the weather. Now today is 104 degrees outside. Glad the sun is down and I'm able to come out here and throw my fishing rod around for a little bit. See all this? This is the Passaic River. Now, this water over here is about like 2 feet, maybe a feet deep, but down there is heavy. If I could get it out there to the end, it would be nice. But let me go with this crawfish and see what happens. All right. Gotta bounce this off the floor. Here, crawfish. What I'm gonna try to do is, you see how this current is right here, going that way? This must be some fishes sitting in this area waiting for the small bait, like the small bait fish to come through to grab it. So I'm gonna throw it in between both and see what happens. Oh, first backlash. It's gonna happen because I'm using different weight of lures, so it's going to continue happening. I love how my DC sounds. This is my favorite rod. I keep this one every day in my car, no matter what it is. If I'm not going fishing, not doing anything, this is going in my car every day with just that box there, and that's it. Let's give it a try on this side. This looks a little bit more promising, but how am I gonna get through? I don't want to get wet. Looks like I'm gonna end up getting wet, but you know what, let me just throw 1 or 2 casts from here, see if I can reach where I want her to go. Look at this. Oh man, can I get through? Oh, maybe. Oh man, these rocks are very loose. All right, I think I got it. Yep. All right, it's not bad here. Let's go here. It's water coming from that area. This whole water coming from that way. Let's see. Ah, there you go. Another backlash. let's go. Gonna go ahead and switch out that crawfish. I'm gonna go with this lipless guy. I have other ones, but I want to see what the lipless do. See if we catch a lipless. If not, I'm gonna go with this guy probably. Probably even try this soft plastic and see what happens. I'm gonna try to throw all these lures out before I leave. If I don't catch anything, hey, at least I got to get out in the water for a little bit and see what happens. All right, let's go. Ended up going in the water anyways. Definitely much deeper in that corner against that wall. Oh man, I felt the floor already. All right, let's change this guy out. The water is very dark and murky. Something brighter maybe with the orange or the yellow. Soft plastic. Little small swim shad. Go with this guy for a little bit. A few throws and then I'm gonna try something else. Whoop. All right. Yeah, this is much more visible. Yeah, it's hitting the floor. I think my best bet is going to be going to the bridge. So, let me finish like two more casts and I'm going to hit the bridge. Got stuck onto something? Yeah. Ah. No. Come on. Yeah, this got a log or something on there. Yep. First fish. It's called a stickfish. Sheesh. I don't know why I put my stuff away. There's no parking underneath the bridge, so we have to walk. But let's go. Where is their parking? Yeah, I don't see any parking, so I'm gonna walk the sidewalk and get to the bridge. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys back up when I'm up there. Alright. That was a good 5-minute walk. The bridge looked like it was very close, but it's not close. But it was a good 5-minute walk. I made it to the bridge now. Let me see. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can catch a fish. See, this is a little bit more calmer. It looks a little bit deeper, so maybe we'll catch something. Let's go. I really don't want to go down here. I'm gonna go actually to the other side. It looks much more evened out ground, so I should be able to catch something. Or, oh yeah, much better. I'm gonna stay on this side. Oh, there's a lot of footprints and stuff. They look like maybe a fox. There's a lot of shoe prints. All right, let's go here. Oh man, there's a lot of flies and stuff here. Ugh, not a big fan of this stuff. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get up. All right. Wrong spot. Put it. Let's go. I'm gonna stick with this bright yellow, white shad on it, and then we're gonna go from there. And I'm gonna change it out. See what happens. There you go again. Another backlash. Actually, go to this rock over here. Oh yeah, this looks way deeper. I'm gonna go with one more throw with this guy, and then I'm gonna switch off to something more natural. One more throw with this guy, and then I'm gonna go with something more natural, something that looks like a perch or something like that, or a bluegill or something like that. Get rid of this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna switch them out. Let's see. I don't know. Something's telling me to use this guy. Something's telling me to use this guy. Let's go with this guy. Let's go. I'm gonna stay here. Yeah. There we go. See, the difference is whenever you change the lure, you gotta adjust this. But I don't know. Really? Really? All right. All right. I think I'm gonna change them out. Change this guy out. Chatterbait. But do I have anything to connect to this? No, I don't. And I have this all natural swim bait. Oh, this is one of my favorites to catch flukes on. But should I go with this guy? Yeah, let's give it a try. Why not? gonna go with the crankbait. Let's go with the crankbait. Which one? Which one should I go for? Actually, really like this one. I like little white shad. So let's go with this guy. When you have lips on these crankbaits, it's harder to use these clips to get in here. Oh, there you go. Let's go with this guy. Let's see what happens. There you go. Let's go. I think I got something. Oh, yes. Oh, came off. No. Got one. So this is the choice of bait. I think this is the one. See, finally learned this new body of water. New body of water, and I know now what to use. This is one of the, it looks like this is the best one. So I think it was just a smallmouth. It jumped up and I lost him. All right, let me throw it back out here again. All right, there was no access point, but I ended up managing to come through there. This looks a lot more promising around here. I don't know. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna stick with this guy because this guy gave me a bite, but it came off. But we're gonna give it a try again. Yep, let's go. Got one. I knew it was gonna be more promising here. Look at this. A smallmouth. I knew it. I knew. But look how small this guy is. All right, buddy. I'm gonna let you go. Hold on. I'm gonna let you go. See? Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Yeah, let you go. I got you. Ah, okay. He came off. But I knew this spot was a little promising, so I'm glad I got that one fish. Let's go. Let's try to catch another one. We need something bigger. That was a baby smallmouth. I'm gonna switch it out. This bait seems like the best one that I've been using. So I'm gonna come back another day. I'm gonna definitely use this bait again. But I have something similar to this one that look like a yellow perch. I think I'm gonna go with that guy now. I gotta reorganize my whole tackle box. All my tackles are all over the place. My garage is a mess. Gotta get that looked after. Not looked after, but I gotta clean it up. Gotta do some work there. That's my next project. So I'm gonna go with this guy. And after that, I think I'm just gonna call it today. But let's go. Let's go with this guy first. See what happens. All right, let's go with this guy. Whoa. So that fish, it went after my bait. So as I threw it, no way. But he didn't take it. Where did it go? No way. That was awesome. That was awesome. As soon as I threw it, you see the smallmouth jump up trying to catch it, get the bait, and it didn't catch it. I'm gonna throw a few more casts, see what happens. If not, I'm out of here. It's getting dark already. So, let's go. Oh, look at this. Really? Look at this. Another smallmouth. Right here when I was trying to get it off. Oh man. They're all babies. What's going on? I need to catch a big guy. They're all small. Very small. Look at this. Look at the size of the bait. Size of the bait. Sheesh. All right, now I know these are the best ones to use here, the crank with the lip. All right. I'm definitely gonna come back here again. Only bring these. Nah, I'm gonna bring other ones, but these are definitely gonna be my favorite ones to bring and see what happens again. But these fishes are very small. Where the hell the mother and the father and the sisters and other ones are at. Last throw. That's the same spot I threw, and that smallmouth jumped up, trying to catch the bait. That's my last throw. I'm gonna let the line out a little bit. Let it go out a little bit more. Go out. All right, this is my last cast. I know we all lie last cast, but hey, it has to be my last cast. All right, this is it. Come on, give me one nice smallmouth and I'm out of here. Nah. Nothing. I lied. It's not even my last cast. One more. That's it. One more cast. Let's go. One more cast and we out of here. Alright, one more cast and that's it. Promise, this is the last cast. Oh, got one or what? Something just hit it. Aw, man. Promise it was the last cast, but come on. Hell no. Can't. Gotta go one more time. Gotta go one more time. I just got hit. Told myself it was the last one. I promised. But no. That hit was nice. Come on, let's go. Let's get this fish. Something just big hit it. And I missed him. Come on. Let's go. All right, one more and that's it. All right. This is it. This is the last cast. Let's do this. Let's go, man. It's getting dark. I need to walk back to the car. Got a good 5-6 minute walk to the car. So let's walk back. I'm gonna call it for today. But at least I know these are the crankbait. This one and that white shed with the yellow on it and the green is the best one. So let's get out of here.